This Omoa man seems lost in thought. His clothes are neat and clean, but he's tugging on the fringe of his sash, which he's worried into a long, loose thread. He looks up at you, his bleary eyes suddenly sharp and alert.
What say? You are new to Tikawara?
What do you know about the missing Koiki fruit?
Only that Tamao has slept like a fat tortoise, while the rest of us chew on reeds to fool our bellies.
Wait, Image Comics? I love Image Comics. How did you get that username? I used to work at a comic book store.
Ikira, no one could be less surprised. Tamao had this coming.
You don't seem particularly upset about it.
Guilty or no, being tossed to the waves is what Tamao deserves.
Wow.
I have no tears for
It's a
him.
lowercase L. Ha! Perfect. It's great. Hi, Saradit. You've been playing this a bit. How many folks are going multi-class for every character? I'm sorely tempted to multi-class for every character, but multi-class characters can only get to level 7 as opposed to level 9. So I definitely wanted some characters in my group that could go full level in their particular classes. So I do have some people who are just one class, but my main character is multi-class Druid Barbarian.
He complained until the Ranga gave him my finest mats, and then left him out for the sport of beasts. Let the gods sort him.
So even if Tamao is innocent, you don't care.
The tribe has challenges enough without Juana eating from each other's plates. You should know this. Or do you walk with your eyes closed?
You should know this, or do you walk with your eyes closed? I have a feeling that I might need to, like, steal from people to, like, figure out this quest, like, sneak. Oh, shit! We're 4 subs away from being back at 550. And y'all know how much I wanted to be at 555. 555. 555. Because it's great. Okay. Was it... I have a feeling that there's something that I am missing.
Leave it to me.
Stained Koara reeds? Like, there should be some place I'm able to go, but I can't go? Like, it's not giving me the option? Maybe on foot? Check the journal. I'm just gonna explore the island. Something about the curve of the path ahead of you gives you pause. With the obscured sightlines, you recognize this as a good site for an ambush. At the same time, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary. Actually, you don't hear anything at all. No hum of insects, no rustling of animals. Even the air has stilled. Investigate! Adair. As you move carefully forward, you spot a massive Logofeth slinking through the wild growth. Even crouched, the wilder towers among the tropical trees, and it wears a bleached skull on its head. Sneaky. The Logofeth doesn't seem to have spotted you. Yet. Beast lit the night with his breath, yet its mate was more feared. Wait, I can... If I had a chanter... I wish I could change my party. That's one thing about the game, is that I cannot change my party when I'm leaving or arriving at the docks. You'd think that when you're getting off the ship, you can choose which party members come off of the ship with you, but you can't. And it bugs me a little bit. Sneak past. Making as little noise as possible, you creep away from the creatures and continue down the path without further interference. Search. 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 What can I not? Oh. Is a ship akin to your base of operations? I mean, kind of. Boa Hika Pass. The rumbling reaches your ears first, a low growl from the land before being pierced by the cry of a distant bird. The ground sets to vibrating beneath your feet, the growing roar of the stampeding beasts echoing around you. You crest a rise to find the stampede has passed, and now only a rumbling cloud in the distance. As the dust settles, you note that a few of the boar remain, fallen and still, with large feathered darts protruding from their fur. A single upright boar remains, a piglet that nudges its snout against one of the prone beasts. Wait and watch. Your vantage on the high ground offers a comfortable view of the boars. After a few minutes, lanky, four-armed figures lope out of the cover of the trees, each paddling around the boars on the ground. The fish-headed wilder gurgle and hiss at one another before crouching to feast on their catch. The boars, still living, squeal pitifully in protest. Hi, Treasure Leech. How are you? Disperse them. Your chant stirs the spirits, and what began as a light breeze quickly escalates into a raging storm. Thunder shakes the air, and lightning bolts fall like arrows upon the earth. The Logofeth hunters flee, screeching in fear. As the storm subsides, you approach the downed boars. The porcine beasts cannot be saved, but you can easily claim some edible meat from their carcasses. You also locate a bottle of Logofeth's poison left behind when they fled. I should have just let them feast. This is their island, too. They need food. Hohina Ravine. Hohina. Okay. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Who here? Ooh, there's a trap. And a Logofeth mage.
Foes ahead.
Don't look at me.
Can't hide from me.
Shit. Ah, fuck. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I'll remember to save. Aha! Kill the softies. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, bear lady. Whoa, what did Pallegina just do? That was cool.
With pleasure.
I didn't want to kill them, but like sometimes you just murder people on accident. I mean, it was completely on purpose, but like whatever.
I'll take care of it.
Oh wait, there's stuff there.
What have we here?
Whoa! That's their like... Oh, I forgot to save. A large Logofeth, a broodmother, by her size and crest, surfaces from the pool. Around her neck hangs a knotted cord strung with shiny odds and ends. She chirrups softly. As you draw closer, she gurgles in agitation, but does not attack. She dives back down and disappears. You hear splashing and chattering coming from further up the slope. What?
An invitation? Or a trap?
I don't know. Broodmother's fury. Strangely, she didn't attack me. strangely. Cocking her head, the broodmother watches you and lets out an inquisitive chirp. The broodmother stops gurgling and takes a tentative step closer, craning her neck with interest. Other Logafeth peer and chirrup at you. Adair attempts a chirrup of his own that sounds perhaps more like two krakens aggressively mating. The Logafeth stare at him and hiss until he stops. Adair clears his throat as though that was what he'd been doing all along. A young Logafeth pokes its head out from behind one of the adults and burbles happily. The adult ushers it back with a firm claw. It looks smaller than the hatchlings in the cage, but not by much.
Oh, Anna.
Who's Anna?
Juana.
Juana! Snarls and gurgles rise in volume. The other Logafeth bare their teeth at the name.
Oh, Anna.
The broodmother hisses. Her attending warriors brandish spears, clubs, and blowguns.
Can't really blame him, can ya?
You hate the Juana.
Gelade. I did not even know these Wilder could understand Kith languages.
Hatchling.
Yeah, they've got your babies. Many claws tighten about weapons and tails lash in eager hypnotic rhythm. The broodmother watches you. The Juana captured your young. She screeches with emotion, rocking her whole body back and forth. Her bristling fin flashes like a blade. The other Logafeth bare their teeth even wider. Turning her attention from you to the formation of Logafeth, the broodmother hisses and flicks her tail, gesturing down toward the bottom of the ravine, toward the village. The others bob their heads in agreement.
Oh, Anna.
I can rescue your hatchlings, but your clan must stay away from the village. The broodmother chitters and blinks at you, tilting her head this way and that. At last, she raises her head and trills to the treetops. One by one, the other Logafeth lower their weapons and snap their jaws shut.
Please. Hatchling.
Oh, we gotta do it.
We'll do it, Adair. I know that you like animals and stuff.
What did she?
Okay, we'll go get your babies. I'll go do it right now. Oh, saving. I'm saving. I remembered to save. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Jesus. Oh, it's an assassin vine. Oh, no. I hate assassin vines. Ah. Ah. Oh, my God. That was terrifying. Oh, Jesus. Hi, Cottage. How are you? That was scary.
Might as well be hitting the water.
A Blorg body pillow? What's a Blorg body pillow? You find an old stone coffer, pitted and mottled by long exposure to the elements. The lid is cracked, but thick woody vines like giant's fingers hold it in place. Have someone pull vines away. Adair. What? He can't pry a single vine loose? Burn the vines with a torch. You hold your torch under one of the larger vines for several seconds. Eventually, it shrivels into a twig. However, the nearest vines sprout new growths that reach over to cover it. What? Cast a spell to burn the vines? You go. The plants squeal and pop in the flames, giving off an odor that smells disconcertingly like burned flesh. They wither into scraggly blackened strands, yet no sooner have they shrunk than they quiver and twitch, beginning to fill with sap once more. You rip on the lid from the coffer before they can regain their grip on it. You retrieve an antique bronze hatchet. Cool. Assassin's vines traveling through the dimensions to plague Bluejay even here. It's true, Ring Song. Much better today? Oh, that's lovely. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yes. Show me the Blorg body pillow. I need to make an informed decision about your purchases for you. I haven't. No, Ring Song. You can tweet it at me. But you're a sub, so you can also post it in chat, yeah. Go ahead and link it in the chat. Do you need to have played the first pillars to play this one? No, but if you intend to ever play the first one, I would recommend it because the beginning of this game spoils it for you. Spoils the ending of the last game, obviously. You don't have to, but there are lots of references that you'll recall. But they did a very good job of making it so that you can learn as you go. Like, it says here, the scent comes up upon you gradually as you travel. It smells like the kitchens of Caed Nua. And you'd be like, what is Caed Nua? I didn't play the first game. And then you just mouse over it, and it says, Caed Nua was a deer wooden castle built over the ruins of the endless paths of Odd Nua. Considered cursed, few ventured into its halls, and even fewer made any effort to hold the castle or the lands around it. You became the de facto lord of the castle after defeating its previous master, the Watcher called Merewald. As the Watcher of Caed Nua, you ruled the stronghold until it was destroyed by Aethys. So, like, there you go. If you didn't play the first game, now you know. I mean, if you're a body pillow person, that is a body pillow. Yep, it's what that is. Off the path, you catch a glimmer of movement. Something large and bulbous stirs beyond the trees. What is it? Near the center of a nearby clearing stands a Delamgon, tending to a large spore. The Delamgon seems formed of the living tropics, with vibrant flowers cresting her head. Her shape suggests that of an elf, replete with pointed ears. It would be your first body pillow. Well, everyone's gonna start somewhere. I, however, am not a huge fan of, like, if I were to get a body pillow, I would probably get one that had, like, a cool knit or, like, a gray, non-patterned. Angra, welcome back for 3 months in a row. Thank you so, so much for the continued support. You don't have a link, but just from watching you guys play in Tomb, you remember several encounters where you were looking at the screen and just shook your head. They're placed in such a way you could not hit 2 at the same time. Oh, jerks. I'm gonna examine it, but not approach openly, because they kill me, man. Examine the spore. The bulbous fungus towers taller than an Umoa, its fleshy fronds hanging over its bulging stalk. A miasma of yellow dust hangs around it, gently stirring in the light breeze. A dank spore. You can barely make out the recumbent form of some unfortunate kith tangled in its roots. The essence of the spore sucks from the victim, glimmering along its length. If it notices you, it will likely attack, and inhaling the spores clouding around it would confuse your senses. Oh, let's just fucking go. Let's go. It'll probably depend on the pricing. Yeah, that makes sense. No, I'm not going. I don't know. They'll attack me. Delamgon don't. They don't just. They attack. It won't talk to me. Tikawara. Let's go to. I don't want to destroy nature if I don't have to, okay? I'm a druid, kind of. Yeah, let's look at the quests. Plucked fruit. May be able to learn more. He mentioned the fruit was kept in a drying hut north of the Renga's home. I haven't been able to find this drying hut that's supposedly north of the Renga's home. Where be this drying hut? Ooh, a sword.
I'll see it done.
Welcome, traveler. Check the local map. Communal storage hut. Quaru hut, cage, shrine, trading post. There's no way to get in here though. Like, the Koiki was stored in the drying hut. But like, you can't go in here? There's no, like...
Still as a pond.
The one in the middle, not the one in the north? Seriously? It's like... It says... Alright, well, let's...
I'll see it done.
I'll see what...
So it's this one? This hut? The Quaru hut? Is this the drying hut?
I'll see it.
Ah, Rangi's journal is in here.
I see your feet will not let you stay in one place. I weave baskets and mats. Strong in the afternoon, of course. All that I earn goes back to the Ranga first. This is prize share.
And the Ranga distributes her goods to the
Ikira,
tribe.
Just so. The Mataru get the best of all. And then the Quaru. The Raparu share what is left among themselves. Mukumu sees to it. The Tamao is made an example of what breaking prize share looks like.
Okay, so he says in the afternoon he goes to sell stuff. So I guess maybe just wait. Wait and see if maybe he leaves. Does he not actually leave?
I see your feet when I weave baskets in the afternoon, of course. All that I earn.
In the afternoon, I'll leave. Well, then fucking go. Oh, not you.
Well, of course, a blade in the dark.
A blade in the dark.
Well,
Is he not gonna leave? I wanna leave so I can steal your diary and read it. Leave so I can read your diary.
I'll take care of it.
I wanna read his diary.
Leave it.
If not for the food shortage, Ruana would ask for what I bring so many crabs from the beach. They take to the sand at midnight and scuttle around my feet, as hungry as the rest of us, I say. The work is difficult enough without them pinching my ankles and going after the prize. I thank Ngati every day that Ruanu does not ask. The shore warms by day and cools by night. If this will get the job done, then even Kahopa may forgive me. Only at midnight can I check. Someday the tribe will know what I do, but until that day, Ikera, no one may know. In the meantime, I say the beach is so lonely. Going after the prize. They take to the sand at midnight? I didn't do anything. So, Rongi the basket weaver goes down to the beach every midnight. No one knows why. Okay. Okay. It's fine. I just, like, looked at it while I was in it. I did a little metagaming, honestly.
It is a bad omen to have a priestess so young.
Age is no assurance of wisdom. Remember Anna?
You need something?
I need to free those Lagafeth hatchlings.
Are you crazy? Then Himwihi will go and blame me.
Hi, NHL fan. How are you?
You see the woman at the trading post? The angry one?
Hammer of Lion. The Critical Role actors voice act for the regular companions, so I'm not using the Critical Role voice pack just because I started the game on the 6th and the voice pack wasn't downloadable yet.
She will have my corpse for bait if you do this.
Why would she blame you?
She despises me. How could disaster not be my... Besides,
Oh, sorry.
the Ranga will bury her at high tide if she so much as insults you. Or any foreigner. At least go and see her before you release her prizes. Then maybe I find some other place to be until...
You don't know what class to play? What kind of play style do you usually have? Q4. Okay, I'll go talk to her. Hey, I did what you said.
What do you linger here?
We need...
The village is much too quiet.
We need to release the hatchlings. She throws back her head and laughs.
But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing?
They have clans and families. What would you do if someone caged your children? A look of pain and surprise twinges across her face. It reveals an old but raw wound to your shrewd gaze. Her expression hardens.
Then I never forgive them. We must destroy the broodmother now, before she is bolder.
We need to
For what do you
release
say
them.
this again?
I'm not asking, I'm telling. If you know who I am, that should be enough.
A tribeless wanderer who walks around acting like the Ranga.
Seriously? You want them to leave you alone, right? Release their young and they will.
They are animals. They hunt where they smell food, and they smell food in our village. If I release the young ones, then they attack when they grow big.
I hope they don't wait that long. I want to see them attack when they're little, with those tiny claws and fish teeth.
Aw, Adair.
Then raise your hand to the little ones, and see how they fight back.
Lagafeth are reclusive by nature. They would avoid the village if you did not have their young.
When they ran from me before, I thought it was only my weapon they feared. But suppose you are right. Then I do not have to suffer their stench.
Yeah.
Take the key then, and yell for help if anything goes wrong.
Adair loves me. You don't know, you just don't play hard difficulties in these kinds of games because you're in it for the story. You just get your main character overpowered, so to massage your ego. Barbarian?
I'll see it done.
Maybe?
Look out! They escape!
No, I let them out. Leaping from the water, the broodmother eagerly chirrups and beckons toward her hatchlings. They rally around her with unbridled joy. She lets out a low-pitched warble when she sees you. The broodmother makes a show of removing her necklace and laying it out on the sand, and then gesturing from you to the necklace and back again. Chirping and waving her crest, the broodmother and her hatchlings dive back into the ocean.
Leave it to me.
Baubles of the fin. This necklace is an eclectic collection of detritus, trinkets, and ornaments that caught the eye of the broodmother owner. These glittering prizes act as a banner and beacon to lesser Logafeth, inspiring them to unlike bravery. Though there's likely no magic in this humble device, it does seem to resonate with the broodmother's avarice and dominance. Boosts outgoing damage of all allies within range. Nice. Sure. Yeah, I'll wear that. Thanks, Brood Mama. Didn't we have Gon's Pledge? What's that? Shares a generous portion of the caster's divine strength, restoring a significant amount of health to all allies in the area of effect. Adair, you take that. Ring of Minor Protection, sure. I'll have 2 of them, why not? Plus stride, plus survival, I guess. Okay.
My folks said I'd never imagine.
If you don't mind taking the extra time, you can craft your own beginning option. It's a button in the tabs. Wait, really? You can just craft your own? Oh, the backstory. Oh, you didn't want to leave Adair dead? That's something that can happen? At least I didn't do that. Oh.
For what do you follow me?
I'm just taking a stroll. Sorry to bother you. Some of his tension eases. Rongi nods, sighing as he faces the horizon.
Our village has troubles, Akira. I go here to set mine afloat on Ngati's back.
Come on. I can tell you're up to something.
If you will not leave me alone, then I go. All this noisy tarrying exposes us to hungry Lavufath.
Hi, Riptide. I can see the fuck you're doing. Ah, dude! I fucking found
I
it!
see your feet will not let you stay in one place.
Care to explain this Koiki fruit I found on the beach? He blinks at you, his mouth falling open. At first, it seems like he's going to protest, but then he simply hangs his head in surrender.
I stole the Koiki, not Tamao.
You fucking right.
Ruanu would have us waste our last Koiki on a ceremony to the gods. I say the seeds must be harvested and planted. So I hide them by the shore, where the sun warms the sand just so. And I wait.
So why frame Tamao? Why not explain it?
Ruanu would not understand. A Kuaru like me is no farmer. It is not my place to decide what is harvested. But if I can spring life from the Koiki seeds, then we have a chance to feed the tribe on a new crop. At least, what tribe still lives by the time the fruit grows?
So it's just a question of what I tell Mukumu.
Akira, but say nothing.
No, I'm not gonna let someone die because of you.
If Ruana takes back the Koiki, we will grow nothing else in time to sustain the tribe.
And what do I get for my silence?
I have carried these since I sold baskets to the Valiants.
Seriously?
I beg of you, for the good of the tribe, let Tumau meet the gods that the rest of us might eat again.
No, dude, I'm sorry, but no. I'm gonna take your money and then I'm also gonna turn you in. Because I'm a jerk. Hey.
Yes. Hello.
I found
Whatever
a bunch.
you need, I can help.
Pakeho was lying. Tamao did not steal the Kohiki.
What say? Pakehu speak through a false blowhole?
Ha ha ha.
Prove it. Show me the real traitor.
Rongi was hiding this on the shore. The dagger bobs in Mukumu's hand, his pinched glare hovering on Tamao.
Akira, this is true? Why would Rongi do this?
He wanted the Kohiki seeds to sprout.
What say? He thinks a weaver knows better than the Ranga what to do with our fruit? 2 traitors. But only one deserves death this day.
Oh shit, they're gonna kill that guy. He deserves it. Double fisting your name is so silly. Resolved, Mukumu nods to himself and presses his lips together. Without another word, he passes you some bottles and shells.